Okay, so let's take a look at all the parts of this awesome live version of Cover Me from London 2013. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video, because at the end of the video we play through the whole song alongside a homemade backing track, and you see tab scroll across the screen. So this song's in the key of B minor, tempo is about 117 BPM. Let's take a look at the chords first. We've got a B minor chord to start with. So that's first finger, second fret A, third finger, 4th fret D, pinky, 4th fret G, middle finger, 3rd fret B. D5 power chord, 3rd finger, 2nd fret G, middle finger, 3rd fret B, and then A major, just middle 4 strings for this one, and just use your 1st finger to bar that 2nd fret D, G and B strings. E minor, so middle finger, 2nd fret A, 3rd finger, 2nd fret D, and add your pinky, 2nd fret G, E sus4 chord, and then we've got a G chord, 3rd finger, 3rd fret low E, block the A string on the underside of that ring finger there, and then pinky, 3rd fret high E, and then we've got an F sharp sus4 chord. Lovely chord this. So 3rd finger, 4th fret D, pinky, 4th fret G, use your 1st finger to bar the 2nd fret B and E strings, and then you can resolve it very cleverly down to an F sharp by taking your pinky off and putting your middle finger down on the 3rd fret of the G string. Okay, what I'm also going to do now is put the song structure up on the screen. Hopefully that will allow you to break down all the different sections. Don't forget, all these song structures will be in that drop down menu down below, so you can copy and paste, put it in a Word file, etc. So let's take a look at that awesome intro first. So you've got the count in, 1, 2, come in on beat 3. You're going to go 1 and 2 and. So this is the first shape of the B minor pentatonic. 3rd finger, 9th fret G, full tone bend, and then 7th fret B, and you do it again. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 10th fret B string, full tone bend for 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then you go now into the 16th fret G string. Okay, on beat 2 of the next bar, 1, 2 and 15th fret of the B, then full tone bend, 17th fret B, and right at the end of the bar you've got another bend. And then you bend, and then you release it into the next bar, and on the and of 2 on the next bar, you play the 15th fret B, and then a kind of bluesy type bend, like this. So really slight bend, 3 and a 4 and, 3 and a 4 and, okay, like that. So 17th fret on the B, and then 17. We're now in the second shape of the B minor pentatonics. 17, 15 on the B. 16, 16 on the G. Okay, then 16 D, then a triplet here, 14, 16 on the G, 15 B, and then 2 17th fret Bs. So the second one's a bend. They're going to do a bend and release. 3, 4, okay, and then 17th fret high E, 1 and a 2 and, okay, 1 and a 2 and. Okay, so that's 17th fret bend, 3 hits on the 17th fret high E, and then 14 on the B, and then same again. So 17, okay, and then 17 on the B, and then 3 hits on that 17th fret again, and then 15, 17 on the B, and then finish off with some triplets, 15 B, 16 G, 17, 15 on the B, 16, 16 on the G. The triplets there, 1 and a 2 and a 3, then 15th fret, slow bend. So I'll play that whole solo nice and slowly. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and a 4, 3 and a 4 and then 1 E and a 2, 3 and a 4 and a, triplets there, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. Cool, so quite fiddly, but awesome, awesome solo. So now into the verses. So all 4 verses pretty much the same, okay? And you've got this rhythm, you've got a B minor, 1 and 2 and. So down, down, up, down. 1 and 2 and then D5. You play it like the first and second finger because that way it's just easier to navigate. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, down, down. So that 1 bar phrase you do 4 times. So any chords in brackets in that song structure means there's more than 1 chord in that particular bar. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Bar 2. Bar 3. And then you do the same kind of rhythm now, but with the E minor and the E sus4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And then B minor, D and A again. So 1 and 2 and. Cool. Then we've got the choruses. So all 6 choruses are the same. The 6th chorus has just got those extra 2 bars of the main riff. So all the choruses, you've got this basically a 4-bar riff. So you're going to go G major, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and, then A major, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and, then B minor riff again, 1 and 2 and 3. Cool, and then we're going to go for the break section. So here's more that traditional down, down, up, down, up for the E minor to start off. So both breaks are the same. E minor, then B minor. Now at the end of this bar, you're going to do a quick 16th note down, up at the end. So down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay? Then you've got this, that bit. So B minor, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Okay? So the bar before, so we're in the break now, that B minor bar, bar 3, down, down, up, 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 down. Cool, and then you've got E minor, 2 bars, F sharp sus 4, and then F sharp. Cool. So the guitar solo course, so don't forget any guitar solo tutorials will be on Subscribestar, so be able to get that. But if you don't want to bother with Subscribestar, you can just get the tabs online, either in PDF format or Guitar Pro format, and you'll get all the files. So you'll get all of Steve's awesome solos as well. That's all tabbed out. So there'll be 3 files on the file for this. So be Bruce's parts, Steve's parts with the ridiculously long solos, and Bruce's guitar solo as well. So yeah, if you're a Subscribestar, you'll get the guitar solo tutorial similar to this, a walkthrough and breakdown. So that'll be a video up at some point soon to Subscribestar. So any questions about any of that stuff, let me know. So the guitar solo chords are basically a verse and a chorus for Bruce's guitar solo. Now the outro, this is where Steve goes absolutely nuts, is 28 bars of this. There's 28 rounds of that. But the last 5 rounds, Bruce just joins in with a 17th fret high E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for the last 5 of those 28 rounds, just do that. And then it's just doing single strums, B minor, 1, 2, 3, 4. B minor, D5 and A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bound 2. Bound 3. B minor. Do that kind of classic rock ending and then end on a B minor. So that's all the parts. Any questions about getting the files or anything like that, please do let me know. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications if you haven't done so already. Really helps the channel. Any questions about getting the files on the shop, so that's jsmusicschool.co.uk. You can get it all files in PDF format. We'll have all the parts I talk about in the video, or Guitar Pro if you have that program, and then you can get the backing tracks as well. And subscribestar.com/Bruce Guitar, you just get a bit more value for money over there, get extra goodies, etc. So thanks as always for your support. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.
If you'd like to get Guitar Pro files, tab PDFs, backing tracks from any of these tutorials, head over to either the Subscribe Start page or my website jsmusicschool.co.uk. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Thanks very much, see you on the next one.